What's up, guys? Chris here. It's that time. We've got our super 6-lane 164 scale quarter mile setup, super clean, and our finish line problem is rectified with a simple fix. This nice cushiony plush Hot Wheels down at the end. Figured out what was happening. Our track is super elevated, which gets the cars going really fast. And with so much speed and a noodle at the end, the cars were just bouncing back and forth and knocking the finish line out of whack. Well, now they land nice and cushy. This event is pretty special. The Triple Crown. 3 King's Crowns are on the line. We have the king of the common cars, the Buick Wildcat. Our fastest car, the king of the funny cars. And fastest rubber tire car we've ever had, Brutus, king of the rubber tires. Here's the cars we'll be choosing from. And there we have it. We've got 36 cars going up against the Buick Wildcat, 12 rubber tire cars, and 12 funny cars. All right, guys, this decided ride's a little bit different. You're going to be picking 3 cars. 1 to take on the Buick Wildcat, 1 to take on Brutus, the rubber tire king, and 1 to take on the funny cars. This is your chance to become a triple king. Leave a comment below. I'll start off with this category, show you each car, throw it in the bucket. Then we'll move on down to the rubber tire cars. I'll show you those and throw them in a different bucket. And then finally, we'll end up with the funny cars. They'll go in their own bucket, and all of them will stay there until race day. It'll just be a real flex if all 3 kings go down and you happen to pick the 3 right cars. Let's start off with this bad boy right here. The Dodge concept car in the Baby Ruth livery. Pretty sweet. Here we've got the Pass and Gasser. Excuse you. Next up, Way Too Fast. Well, with 2 motors, you ought to be. Somebody commented and said this thing's real fast. I couldn't remember if we raced it yet. Anyway, I know in real life that thing's fast. It's got like a turbine fan on the bottom, so it almost sucks it down to the track like a vacuum cleaner. That's the McMurray Sperling. Another fast car in real life, the Lucid. And, not sure if it's fast, but it's got faster than ever's. Look at that. 71 Plymouth GTX. We only got 36 cars for the regular King of the Hill, but hey, they're all quality, and they've all proven themselves to be good on the track. Here's a Shelby Cobra 427 SC in that beautiful 57th anniversary purple with the gold. Next up, for the Mustang guys, a 2015 Ford Mustang GT convertible. Number 1. And a nice tuned 69 Chevelle X-Ray Racer. Got a see-through body on there. Cool green wheels. And I missed. All right. It's right there. It's a slam dunk. There we go. One of the coolest fantasy cars I've seen in a while. The Hako Type D. Hako Type D. And it's cool that Hot Wheels did it right-hand drive, because it does look like a JDM car. Then we've got Track T. Nice little heavy metal on metal thing. Twisty wheels. I tell you what, I never used to like these wheels as a kid, but they're growing on me, man. Pretty neat to see those. And the Cadillac ATS-V R. There's no turns in this race, so I hope you're fast in a straight line. This might cause a little drag. That's a big wang. Moving down the line here. One setup for the drag strip. The Pro Stock Firebird. Kaboom car. Hopefully it doesn't go kaboom. Hey, a former King of the Hill casting. The Ford F-150. A little bit different colorway, but fast truck. You're going to see the return of some fast castings in this bunch. Here is a Ford Focus drag car. McGuire's livery. Big wang. And another drag car. That is a 40 Ford. If you can see it in there, that blister's pretty yellow. One of the new hot ones, we've got the 67 Ford GT40 Mark IV. Cool car. Love the headlights on that one. Hey, how'd you get in here? Formula One car. Trying to come and take over the drag strip. That's the McLaren. Here's a cool one. The 8-ball on the side. Look at that setup, man. Big Terpski on the side. That's the Hato Rato. Hato Rato. And the blown Camaro. That's pretty neat. Blown Camaro. Nice heavy car with the metal base. Twisty wheels. Oh, another heavy one. Asphalt Jungle. Big Pig Dogs. Well, if he goes out early, he can always set up his stand and serve hot dogs. Here we have the 1934 Ford. Twisty wheels. That's a beauty. What is that on the side? Looks like a wrestler. Yeah, wrestler car. I'm going to put these cars in a headlock. Here's Altered State. Altered State. That's a lot of diecast up there in that motor. Cool little drag car with a parachute. And power pistons. Power pistons. And down to the last 12. The Hot Wheels Kit Concept. Kit Concept. Very neat. Next up. Hey, how'd you get in here? This is the twin of the King. The Buick Wildcat. Same exact color, same wheels, same everything. But not all castings are created equal. We've had a couple Wildcats that just haven't done well in our last events. But we're going to see. Maybe it's something particular to this color. Anyway, the Buick Wildcat. Your chance to knock off your twin. And toughest machine in town. The 3-window 34. Beautiful purple car. Hey, $5? Wow. Expensive race. Here we have the Anglia panel truck, another one set up for the drag strip. The wheelie bars back there, parachute. Anglia panel truck. Another drag car. This is the Fiat 500C, little altered car. Parachute on the back, big wing. Love that. Governor. This one's always been fast on the track. The Governor. All right, what do we have? Oh, a 360 Modena Ferrari. Man, this race is getting very expensive. Look at that. Nice heavy casting. 360 Modena. Wow, wonder if a Ferrari can get back on top. Wouldn't that be something? Huh. That would be cool. Well, we've got quite a few of them. Here's a separate pick. Another Ferrari. This is the SF90 Stradale. That cool blue. Newer casting Ferrari. We'll see how it does. These things have proven to be fast so far. And look at this. A return of the first King of the Hill ever, with one exception. This is a newer casting, completely different than the old F40. Give me a second, let me grab it. We're not breaking any news here, but I'm sure you guys have seen it already. There's the first King of the Hill ever. And as you could tell, the casting is a lot different. This one had the opening back, revealing that engine back there. Different wheels, bigger wheel on the back. This one looks more realistic. Not sure which one will be faster. Gonna have to tune in and find out. Anyway, if you want to try it, the Ferrari F40 Competizione. Well, I'm filming this Decide Your Ride on Valentine's Day. I got my red shirt on. We got the Pantone Twin Mill 3. I think that's a Target exclusive. All red on red. Wow. Very cool looking twin mill. And another red car. The Lamborghini Countach with the gold Ultra Hots. Gold medal speed. Beauty. Man, I'm glad you guys got a pick because this is tough. I don't know which one I'd pick out of this bunch. Here's a 67 Camaro. That gorgeous gold. I remember these used to have the opening hood. This one doesn't, but still, what a nice car. 67 Camaro. And that'll wrap it up for the regular cars. Now, on to the rubber tire cars right after this. All right, 12 cars to choose from the rubber tire bunch. First up, the Challenger SRT Demon. Majorette car. The Demon. There's only 12 cars in this bunch, so that's all right. We'll do 2 races of 6 and then 2 finalists, and then we'll see who takes on the king after that. Here we've got a Wild Willie Borsch, the Wild Man. Nice rubber tire funny car. That's a Johnny Lightning. Oh, my bucket's big enough. Here we have a Gene Snow. The orange. The Snowman. Another Johnny. And another Johnny here. The Wonder Wagon. The green one. Not sure if it's going to take another funny car to knock off Brutus. He's a very fast car for being rubber tired. Here is a majorette. That's the Porsche 911 GT3 Cup 992. That nice Miami aqua color. Minty. Next up, one of my favorite cars of all time, the Chrysler Conquest. If you grew up in the 80s, you know. This thing was just a unicorn. Very cool to see on the streets. The Chrysler Conquest, aka Mitsubishi Starion. That's Auto World. And then here we have some Hot Wheels. Another cool one. That's a 240Z. At least I think it is. I can't read that right there, but we'll call it the Datsun. Awesome looking grams on it. Hey, beautiful Mercedes 500 SLC rally car. Even though we won't be doing any rallying this race, we'll see how fast it is in a straight line. Heavy car. And its big brother, the Mercedes-Benz 300 SEL 6.8 AMG. That's a big old motor. Man, that's an awesome car, man. All blacked out. And here's one from Maisto. Speed icons. That is the Lamborghini Scion or Scion FKP 37. Gorgeous looking red. See the motor back there. That's a nice car. Gonna see how these things run. And another one we're going to see how it runs. The Pink Slips Mustang Dark Horse. Cool color, man. Opening doors. Very good. And last up for the rubber tires, another invasion of the F1. We've got the winning McLaren. Rubber tire car. Definitely fast. Fast on the track for having rubber tires. I tested out one of the Benzes and boy, I was surprised. Anyway, McLaren Formula One car. That's it for the rubber tire cars. On to the funny cars. First up for the funnies, the Supercharged. That's a mainline car, so it doesn't have an opening top, but that doesn't mean it's not fast. Supercharged. Next we have a Johnny Lightning. Not to be confused with the rubber tire Johnny Lightnings. These have the new Racer's Edge speed wheels. This is the Barry Setzer funny car. Very cool. And another Johnny Lightning. This is the Trojan Horse. Same Racer's Edge speed wheels on it. Very nice. Keep it going with these. We've got the Bob Banning. Bob Banning funny car. One of my favorites. Jungle Jim. That is awesome. Jungle Jim. Be curious to see how these so-called speed wheels go up against some of the Hot Wheels funny cars. Gene Snow. All right, on to some Hot Wheels funny cars. We have the Hershey's funny car, Sugar Rush series. Wow. We have, this is Chuy. C-H-U-Y. The Chuy funny car. Same car, so it's heavy. Ooh, a return of a former king, the number 3 Mega Graphics funny car. Wow. Cool to see that back for another attempt. And also a former king, the Firebird funny car, this time in the black with the red wheels, looking to get revenge against the side splitter. Firebird funny car. And look at that. Ford Mustang funny car. Absolutely beautiful paint job on that thing. Now this one does have the opening top. Goodyear Eagles on it. Man, might be the best one out of the bunch. And last but not least, the Bonneville funny car. The Bonneville in purple. Speed Spray series. Does have a nice metallic purple paint job. All right.
Winner! Lane 1!
Just made this even better by screwing it down. Now watch.
Winner! Lane 1!
Not by much. All right, guys, that'll do it. Get your picks in the comments below. Cars will stay in the bucket till race day. We got 3 King of the Hills in one video. We'll start off with a regular Common King, Buick Wildcat. Then we'll move on to the Rubber Tire King, the Brutus. And finally, our fastest car, the Side Splitter. With a lot of competition. As usual, guys, we'll take about a week to pick, and we'll see you back here for race day. Till then, take care.